Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. In selling your business, the purchase agreement outlines the key terms. It's important to review it carefully. Here are some key points to consider when evaluating a purchase agreement. Check the definitions section to understand what the key terms mean. Review the price and how payment will be made. There may be price adjustments impacting the price, such as working capital requirements. Review the warranties and representation section carefully for what you are representing about your business. Review the indemnification clause, which states what happens if the warranties and representations are not met. Consider the termination provisions, which state what conditions cancel the deal. Typically, there are fees associated with the breakup. The closing conditions list the requirements for what must be met to consummate the transaction. And finally, the covenant section outlines what each party must do during the transaction process. Review each of these sections carefully as they impact the completion of the buyout. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.